Today on the Agamaga podcast, I'm going to be doing a reading and discussion of just the short introduction of the text of A Course in Miracles. So let's get started. Introduction to the text. This is A Course in Miracles. It is a required course. Only the time you take it is voluntary. Free will does not mean that you can establish the curriculum. It means only that you can elect what you want to take at a given time. The course does not aim at teaching the meaning of love, for that is beyond what can be taught. It does aim, however, at removing the blocks to the awareness of love's presence, which is your natural inheritance. The opposite of love is fear, but what is all-encompassing can have no opposite. This course can therefore be summed up very simply in this way. Nothing real can be threatened. Nothing unreal exists. Herein lies the peace of God. So let's start at the beginning as we read and interpret. Okay. So this is A Course in Miracles. It is a required course. Only the time you take it is voluntary. So in the how to study A Course in Miracles, I talked about that you'll not find a definition of what a miracle is. I think there's general consensus that a miracle is anything that is a shift in perception. It really is this shift of perception from fear to love, or from the thought system of the ego to the thought system of the Holy Spirit. And so, it's a required course in that we have to make that shift. We have to have a miracle, what they say is this term called miracle mindedness. We have to have miracle mindedness in order to make a shift. We have to change our thought system. In order to experience the reality of who and what we are required to make the shift from the thought system of the ego to the thought system of the Holy Spirit. And in reality, this will happen. And so what it's saying here is only the time you take it, the course, or make that shift is voluntary. So free will does not mean you can establish the curriculum. We can't make up how we're going to do it, how this shift is going to happen. It means only that you can elect what you take, what you want to take at a given time. So there are various teachings within the course, and the primary teaching of the course, hinges around this process of forgiveness. Okay? And so, the component you take, you can elect what you want to take at a given time. You can elect what you want to forgive at a given time. Okay? The course does not aim at teaching the meaning of love, for that is beyond what can be taught. Okay? So in this context, the word love really is synonymous with God. Okay? So the course does not aim at teaching the meaning of God, for that is beyond what can be taught, because God is all there is. We cannot be taught what God is. We can only experience what God is. We cannot be taught what love is. We can only experience what love is. It does aim, however, at removing the blocks to the awareness of love's presence, which is your natural inheritance. So the course's goal is removing the blocks to the awareness of God's presence, which is our natural inheritance. Our natural inheritance, we were created, by God, or by love, in love, for love. So our natural inheritance is to be God-like, to be made in the likeness of our Creator, which is pure love. So here it says the opposite of love is fear. So when we take our consciousness and we choose to believe in this idea of separation from God, what arises is fear. But what is all-encompassing, God and love, God is all-encompassing, love is all-encompassing, can have no opposite. So it is not real, it's an illusion. So the opposite of love is fear, but what is all-encompassing can have no opposite. So this state that we are in, this belief in separation, this experience of fear that arises from our belief in separation, is not real. And so therefore it says the Course can be summed up very simply in this way: nothing real can be threatened, nothing unreal exists. So love cannot be threatened. Fear does not exist. Herein lies the peace of God. So I hope you enjoyed that introduction. It's a beautifully short introduction that encompasses basically the entire teaching of A Course in Miracles. Thank you for joining us today. We hope this episode gives you the inspiration to continue your reawakening journey. Please like this video so it can reach others, and leave us a comment or question. And until next time, may you continue to be blessed by life, and may you experience the peace, joy, and love which sustains you. Remember, you're exactly where you need to be. The teacher is within. Your life is your path, and teach only love, for that is what you are.